stuff. It's really good. Sorry.
Where would you do a work away?
I don't know. Depends.
Depends on what.
Depends on the heat.
Yeah.
Depends on a lot of stuff for me.
Why don't you just answer the question?
Where? I don't know where you do workaways.
You can do it anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. I'd like to go somewhere like really remote.
Yeah.
That I'd like never go to otherwise.
Me too. I'm making ramen tonight, so I got miso ramen. I'm so excited. I look crazy. Noodles. I wish I got ramen noodles, but I just didn't. I'm just stupid. And then I got tofu, mushrooms. And I also got hummus and Oreos because I'm on my period. I'm making ramen for the first time. So I'm putting these in the pan.
This is my ramen. I don't think it's going to be nice. And I got seaweed. Nice?
Mmm.
Good.
Mmm. It's really nice.
Done. Jesus. Don't be doing that now.
What?
Shoving it in your mouth.
I always shove it in my mouth.
Be careful.
They're not great. I really don't feel good after I even do like crunches and shit.
You
like
never
when you
feel
work
good.
I don't feel good.
I feel like I'm going to die.
Same.
After.
I just feel like I'm going to
genuinely
die.
feel like
I
I'm
don't
gonna
feel
die.
good. Okay, we're trying nectarines.
Yay.
I think they're called nectarines. Can I go?
I think it's a nectarine, yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, I don't think so. They're a little bit sour.
Yeah, I
like
don't think
it?
they're very ripe.
I've had them before.
It's too sour
Sorry,
for
no,
me.
they're grand. Doesn't taste that much of orange.
I feel so happy and inspired. And I recently just became vegan, I've literally been vegan for like a week. I went vegan because I watched Cowspiracy, and then if I watch Cowspiracy, then I just go vegan because I actually just can't. And I was crying throughout the whole thing. I've been really conscious of how I'm affecting the planet, really conscious of that because I've been spending so much time in nature. I think in my lease ends in September, and I think I'm gonna move somewhere else and not London because I just it just doesn't suit me at all. But I'm enjoying myself here, I'm really enjoying myself, but it just doesn't suit me. I just don't suit a city, living in a city, especially a city that has so little culture. I just feel a bit why would I be I don't know why I'm here. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to go somewhere and learn the language and stuff like that. And I always wanted that. And even before I came to London, I was like, oh, why am I moving to London? I don't even want to move to London. I thought I was making a career move, but that's just complete bullshit. I think every time that you neglect your soul's decision, then you're not making the right decision. Because I remember I saw a thing and it was I just moved to the south of France for a year for my soul. Sometimes you just need to move to places just for your soul. But it's I feel you always should be prioritizing your soul. But I just belong to a slower life. It's just my buzz and I just can't escape it. All I want to do is just make art all day and be really slow. I just have always been like that. I just want to be really, really, really slow. So I'm actually completely over London. I actually just can't even deal with it. And me and Mia were talking about it. What I realized, because I just I want to be like in the woods in silence, and I am so uncomfortable about being in this phase of life where I'm like not creating that much and not in silence. So I'm just experiencing loads of things, and it sometimes feels like those things that you're experiencing are meaningless when you're like living so externally. But there's a reason that I'm here, and I was saying to Mia that we just need to like suck the juices out of London, and I keep trying to have these experiences because we're gaining so much material for, like, I'm gaining so much material for my work, do you know, and that's what I need to do, because I've as well learned so much about myself and how I want to live. And such a big thing that I've learned is like I want to be self-sustaining, where I want to like grow my own crops and plants, make my own clothes, make my own food. I want to learn how to do that. I'm planning on doing, when I leave London, I want to join like a commune or something, or do a work away where you kind of like learn those kind of skills, because that's how I want to live. That's what I'm interested in. And I think I'll come in and out of these phases where I'm like in the city and then I'm like in the woods and then I'm in the city and then I'm in the woods. That's what I'm doing, is I'm just trying to get everything that I can out of London. And there's a reason that people love London, and I'm trying to romanticize everything as well. It's like flirting with life, like flirting with everything, playing a character with people, like seeing what you like and what you don't like going out and meeting people and like taking the piss. Because like another thing I'm just so fucking sick of is just all of these like cool people. Like there's just so many cool people here, and it's so boring. And they just have no personality, and they're so boring, and I'm just so sick of everyone trying to be cool, like trying to dress really cool and like be cool. Like it's just so like weird, like, but like then take the piss out of it, do you know what I mean? It's like everything is so funny, and it's funny that me and Mia are in a house with fucking like literally like 7 men. Like I just live with men, which is so funny. Like that is so funny, because at home like I didn't even have any male friends. Like I just stay away from men because I don't feel empowered with men. And it's just so funny that I'm in a house full of men now. Like that is so funny. So I'm trying to be lighthearted about everything, which is such a good antidote, because as well, like what pisses me off about other people or about here even, or like the bullshit of where I am or bullshit of wherever I am, is when people take themselves so seriously, and then I react by taking myself seriously, or not taking yourself seriously. So I need to approach it with how I want the world to be is how I need to be, and I want to have fun, and that's what I'm here to do. And I've wanted this for so long, is just to have fun, and not, because I need a purpose of, like, my purpose has come from cultivating art, and creating from within. That brings me so much purpose, and now I feel like empty, and that I'm supposed to be receiving, and so it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I have no purpose, but my purpose has just changed to receiving, and now I need to be open to receiving and embracing receiving, because it's a beautiful thing. And when I wasn't, that's all I wanted. So I haven't felt inspired to write. I haven't written a song in a really long time. I tried writing yesterday, but I just don't like anything, like whatever. I just don't like any of the things I'm making. So today I'm going to write a shit story. I'm going to write a shit song. I'm going to make a shit song. I'm going to make a shit painting, and I'm going to make a shit poem. And that is my intention for today, because all I'm here to do is have fun. That is my purpose right now, is to enjoy myself and express myself. It's not to make good things or to be important or to be serious. It's just to exist. I'm also stressed about money, because we have to pay for the first time rent next month, because our first 3 months were paid off. Like we paid that before we moved in, and next month we have to pay rent, and I don't have a job. But I just think it's kind of funny. It's just to be like, that's so funny. Like I'm so scared, that's so funny. Like everything is so funny and just not serious. It's fine. The things I detest about the world is how everyone takes everything seriously, to the point that you're homeless if you don't have money. Like that's an absurd thing to happen. So it's seeing things as they are, do you know what I mean? Instead of being attached to the illusion of what they are or what they've become. I'm remaining in a light state of funny. Everything's funny and lighthearted. And it's funny that I don't have a job and that I need to make the money to pay rent. I don't need to suffer, so I won't. I refuse to suffer. So I also really want to get a book. I really want to read a book. I'm reading Women Who Run with the Wolves, but I've just been reading that literally for 2 months because I just don't feel motivated to read it, even though it's so good. I just, like, it's too much information. I want to, like, get lost in a fiction book. I'm also on my period, so it's just easy to get depressed, but I'm going to be ovulating soon, and then things will look up. Also, anxiety and excitement exist in the same genre, so they're the same thing, but they're just different concepts for each thing because they both give you an adrenaline rush and the same feeling, but they just have different names to them. So when I'm anxious, which I am, I just need to have fun and, like, turn it into excitement. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to listen to music and just be like, have loads of fun. Let yourself go crazy and let yourself be crazy. If you feel crazy, you know. And I just think, what can this place offer me? And I'm just going to take all of it. Because what I'm supposed to do right now is take and receive. And I'm going to do affirmations. Yeah, and it's about flirting with life and flirting with people, and you know what I mean? I've been trying to do that as well, like, just, like, flirting with everything. Do you know, being like, oh, I don't have any money, like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, like, keeping me on my toes. Like, the universe is keeping me on my toes. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're in this, like, relationship. Like, just when you, like, are starting to see someone, or you, like, are falling in love with someone and they, like, don't reply and you're, like, distraught, but it's also so exciting. It's like that. It's like, I have zero in my bank account. It's like, okay, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, like, stop playing hard to get. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like turning everything into, like, an exciting thing. Do you know what I mean? Instead of an anxiety thing. As well, when we're anxious, we're looking for somewhere to put it and we're looking for a name for it. So we invent things to be anxious about, but if we replace that with exciting things, then we can transmute that anxiety into excitement. As well with, like, affirmations as well, or doing new things. Doing something new, like fucking going to a concert by yourself. It's like, that's really anxiety inducing, but it's really exciting. It's like, that will then become what you're anxious about. Do you know what I mean? Because we're always stressed about something. We're always anxious about something. There's always a problem. But it's just changing it a little bit, so then it's a positive thing. But these are the affirmations I have. I am open to receiving. Money is on the way. I am a magnet to positive opportunities. I am surrounded by love and fun. I am brave and courageous. I am lucky. I am wild. I am in a playful, light energy. I am flirting with life, and life is flirting back. I am always being taken care of. I am free. Nothing has a hold over me. I am reclaiming back all my energy now. Everything is working out for me. There is potential for loving connections all around me. I am open to experiencing new things. My life feels like a coming-of-age movie. I also just pretend that my life is a sitcom. When really dark things happen, when things seem really dark, because nothing's really that dark, it just seems as so. And that's an illusion. So I just, like, pretend that I'm in a sitcom or in a movie, because in a sitcom, like, fucking Ross and Rachel just break up after, like, 2 years being together, and then it's just like, there's just, like, a laughing track in the background, and then, like, the next episode they're just over it. That's, like, what I'm trying to do as well. It's not that serious, and you're just in a sitcom. It's fine, do you know? Especially if you humiliate yourself. Making yourself into a character, or acknowledging your character, because you are a character and that's all you are. So acknowledging your character is really helpful, because it's really not that serious. I just painted this pretty bad, but that was the intention. Whenever something bad happens, I go, no! Whenever something good happens, I go, yes! So I just keep going, yes! When something bad happens, remember! I also listen to, I have a playlist on Spotify called Getting on a Buzz. My name on Spotify is just Saoirsemoncrieff, by the way. But I've been listening to that the entire time, and it's so good. Because it's just like music to get on a buzz. I'm just getting on a buzz, and I'm actually on such a buzz. I'm literally on such a buzz. Mia got me presents in the shop. Hello, guys. Raspberry kombucha, and it's really good. So
I went. My purpose to go to the shop was to get
This is really nice. Do you want to try?
in a second. My purpose to go to the shop was to get filters. That was the whole point of me going to the shop. And
I was wondering how
then
you're going
I
for
got
so
distracted and I got all the shit. Well, I went to get a kombucha and filters, and that's all I needed to get. And then I literally walked to the front door as I was putting my key in and had all this shit,
That's
and I just go,
crazy.
fucking filters.
That's crazy.
So then I knocked, you didn't hear me, so then I just left all the shit at the front door and I went back in. Got the filters
that's
back.
so funny.
So anyways,
Sorry,
these are goated. You probably should have them.
these are the best. Like, no, but we had the other ones in my last video. We had another flavour. But these are so fucking good. They're the nicest things I've ever had. They taste like tacos, like you're eating tacos.
Yeah, it does.
It is so good.
But like
hummus.
paired with red pepper hummus. Because red pepper hummus is like the only good hummus.
It
like,
is.
let's be real.
It is.
But I haven't tasted any other ones, but red pepper
It's the
is
goat.
so
It's the
good.
goat. Yeah.
Nectarine
I love
or
that.
plum?
That's a plum.
It's a plum. So I got us 2 plums.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Such a nice treat.
Yeah,
Should we try now or outside?
outside. And I got sourdough. That's
Sourdough.
vegan also.
That's fine.
Can't go
I
wrong.
have ciabatta in that, remember?
Go. You're like that one. Remember that like vegan YouTuber that was like had like she was like what I carry in my
Really?
bag. And she was like, no, this is like the cringe one. This is like a joke. Where she was like, I have one pair. She was like 2 pairs of underwear, 1 top. Remember the girl? She lived in Hawaii.
No.
She was like insane. You'd know her if you saw her.
Oh.
She was fucking mental. Like
That me and you watched.
I don't think we watched her together. Maybe.
She was like a raw vegan.
Yeah, I think so.
She was fucking insane. And she
Insane.
was like, I need to cut out fat out of my diet, so I'm not going to have avocado anymore. I was like, bitch, what are you going to eat? And she was like, I'm not going to have any cooked food. Like, she didn't have cooked food. She just had raw food.
That's ridiculous.
I like it.
Good. She's getting nose deep. So basically I was saying, because a few weeks ago I went to this La Caminera, the gay bar, whatever, and I was and I was like trying to do affirmations, because Saoirse's always like do affirmations, and loads of people say that to me, but I find it really hard to like feel like I am saying the affirmations when they're
Connected to them.
yeah, it's like they're not working, because it just feels like I'm just reading this script kind of. It's not mine. So what I did was I like sat in the taxi, I read it, I just googled affirmations for whatever, and then I just said them in my head, and then I was like, wait, no, and I put the phone down, and then I was like, okay, I did this affirmation where I was like, I'm going to be in this room with all these people, and I'm going to be the kindest face, and I'm going to be, you know, the soft open hand for anyone who's anxious. Or I was attaching myself to my aura and imagining that existing in the room and being glowing and flowing that to everyone else. And it literally was fucking class, and I had given up drinking the day before, so it was like I was going in balls deep to a fucking singles thing.
Yeah.
It like helped me like insane. I was like speaking to all these people, wasn't anxious at all. Like,
And everyone was complimenting you.
everyone was complimenting me straight away. Yeah, exactly. Everyone was like, "Oh, your makeup is so nice," whatever. And they were being so nice, and I felt really good after because I had no expectation of what it was. I was just experiencing.
Impossible.
Yeah, into the ditch. Good throw. So I just walked to the shop there, and I was like, I need to step into that more. I need to like write about what that feeling is or what my aura is, and like I need to elaborate more on what that affirmation is.
Articulate your colours and your warmth.
Yeah, I need to open that up and open my imagination
Well, it's like attaching. It's like acknowledging that you're a divine spiritual person, but like having an ego for that. That's what affirmations are. Is like it's like attaching your heart and your mind together. Do you know what I mean?
So, well, creating it into something that when I feel that way, I can step into that then, and then when I'm existing in the world, like walking to the shop and about to go into a shop, I'm going to be like, I am this person. This is what I am in this room.
Exactly.
And this is what I am walking down this street. This is what I am in my bedroom.
Confidence is knowing who you are and knowing what you
and what you
contribute.
offer and what you are, and expanding on that to the world without fear.
Yeah.
And glamorizing it in a sense,
Romanticizing
it in a sense, because you have to, it's like the fake it till you make it buzz.
Well, and also we're here living on Earth, and we have egos, and we have them for a reason.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of life, is playing with that. Do you know what I mean? It's not to push it away, but it's to make it into a light thing and make it into a fun thing.
Exactly.
And use it as for your benefit, not for your downfall. Do you know what I mean? Not suffer from it, but benefit from it. But with affirmations, I don't feel connected to, when I hear random affirmations, I don't feel connected to it. But it's forcing, it's like with gratitude, saying, I'm grateful for my bed, I'm grateful for my house, and not feeling it. But eventually you'll feel it. And eventually because then you'll start attracting more affirmations. And hearing them more. And then you'll find ones that you're like, oh my God, yes. Or you'll make ones up or whatever.
Well, you're in that mindset, then it's opening the door to it. So then you're sucked into that kind of mindset of being like, okay, well, what are my things? Or what do I contribute, or who am I? And then you start to create your own, and then, well, that's what made me feel better. Well, I'm going to try to do that this evening if I have time. If not,
you could do it in any moment right now, huh?
I know. But when you open yourself up into, no, I'm going to be such a, I'm going to smile at someone in that room, and I'm going to intentionally connect with those people, and I'm going to be this type of person in the room, then you become that, and then you put yourself in places that you wouldn't when you're living in the shame and living in the avoidance. Which is
living intentionally and being aware of your truth, which is that you are beautiful and that your contribution. For sure. Hello. I know I won't. Oh my God, they're so cute.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Are you goodbye? Hello. Are you goodbye?
I've never seen that kind of dog before.
I know.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello.
Oh.
Aren't you so cute?
We just went to Walthamstow, and we were outside the train station. Well, we were at the train station, and then this man, he was like beside, like we were walking past each other. He went in front of me and then just shoved me like that. Like he went in front of me to shove me, and he went like that, and I just go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And Mia goes, "Oi!" Mia goes,
and then
"Oi!"
he goes, sorry.
But it was like he did it on purpose. Like he actually did it on purpose.
He like stopped. He literally like was walking past his face. He had his face covered from wearing loads of clothes, and then he just stopped, and then just goes, like does it like my head was. He
literally went like that to just shove me,
and I just go, oh!
It was crazy. I just go, what the fuck? When he did it, it was crazy. And then when we went to the cinema, and then when we were in the cinema,
does this even happen?
We like came in late, and then like this girl was like fucking reclining on the fucking cinema's chair. So I think I kneed her in the head.
No, I did.
Oh,
it was me. I was getting up to move seats because the seat Saoirse was sitting on was broken. So we moved up one, and I stood up, and then I just like bumped into the chair like barely.
Yeah.
And I just go, oh sorry, but then I didn't hear her, and Saoirse was like, she just goes, fucking hell.
She goes, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. I was like, relax. Just she relax. You're in the fucking cinema, not in the fucking Buckingham Palace.
Okay, do you want to know? Can I read out your horoscope?
Yeah.
This is according to the Metro. Yeah. Paper. The uplifting Venus and Mars tie means your charm is at its max, and your enthusiasm is contagious. If you've got an idea that's important, share it. Your persuasive powers are at a peak, drawing in allies, fans, and collaborators like bees to a flower.
Leo?
So it says, with Venus in fellow fire sign Aries, chiming beautifully with Mars in your sign, travel is calling, and you're ready to answer in theoretical fashion. A craving for adventure, spontaneous sunny escape, or anything in between could lead to action. An exciting road trip or far-flung holidays are possible, so follow your impulses.
Love.
I've no money though, love, so...
Yeah. How is that attitude?
I don't know what I'll be going Costa del Hampstead Heath.
We have so much money.
Yeah.
We're rich. The train is so nice. Look how blessed we are here.
I know.
I know. I love when there's no one on the fucking thing because you don't have to like stare at people then.
Okay, so we'll do the quick crossword because usually the cryptic ones are too hard. So 1 across, 7 letters. Extreme unkindness. Okay.
Unkindness.
Unkindness, extreme. Horrible. HORR.
The next stop is Clapton.
BLE.